So the thing is, when I make my own food, I can be here on time. Especially when I have no car. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Oh, I gotta close that blind. Turn this down, close the blind. What's up, Brad? Okay, I think we're good now. Okay. So we're gonna do the Whopper, Angry Whopper right from scratch. So I think I got everything. That's the biggest fear when you're doing like a live cooking is that you forgot something, but I think everything's good here. What's up, Paul? What's up, Matt? Okay, so for beer, Molson Canadian for my cheapo, and then I got this Iceland beer, Brio. So Brio is a pale, crisp German-style Pilsner with a noble twist from Bavarian Hallertauer Mitzenfru hops that perfect the unique flavor and mild floral aroma. This Icelandic craft pioneer has received multiple international accolades, including the gold medal at the prestigious World Beer Cup. So, Icelandic beer, Gold Cup winner. What's going on, Aussie? So yeah, shopping for a car, what a nightmare. What a nightmare car shopping is. It wouldn't be so bad, but the prices in Vancouver, which is like 3.5 hours away, are about $5,000 to $7,000 better than buying something here in Kamloops. Hey, Christine. Okay, so here's what we're doing. I guess we'll get the pan going here. Okay. Ground beef from the butcher. What's up, Adam? 37, 38. Ooh. We get that hot here too. So I got the soap and everything ready so I can just instantly wash my hands after I do this. Figure out how much we're going to use here. It's got to be big like a Whopper, right? Rip off. Ew, gross. I just took it out of the freezer, so it's a little watery. I think that should be good anyways. So we'll use that. Get this out of here. That's why I got the second cutting board. No, I'm not doing Roethlisberger's. I don't know. I'm looking for one. I found one. Well, I found a super nice one in Vancouver. It was like a BMW. I forget which one, but it was like a sports model. It had 76,000 kilometers on it. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to come buy this. Has it been in an accident before? And he's like, well, I'll just check the Carfax. And then he never got back to me. So I'm like, oh, it must have been in a big wreck. Also, I was looking at a Mercedes CLA class. I don't know. My buddy knows all about cars. I don't really know much about them, but another great one. It had 50,000 kilometers on it from 2016, and the guy never got back to me. Or he didn't, like, that's the other thing is like when you're checking like Facebook Marketplace or you leave a message and the guys don't get back to you. Oh, thanks. Yeah, this is the first one I've done live. Here, I'm getting crap all over my hands here. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly salt and pepper this, and then I'm gonna wash my hands. I hope that keeps that size. I prefer auto because sometimes I'm doing stuff with my hands. But if I found a nice stick, I would get that too. All our work vehicles at work are all stick shifts, so I'm used to driving them. Okay, I just want to get this part done so I can wash my hands and then I can just chill. Okay, don't fall apart. Ah, it fell apart. You know what? I'm just going to get it up there and put it in. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, give me 30 seconds. I'm just going to wash my hands. Oh no! It's always disaster on the live. Okay, so the next step we're going to do is me have a sip of the beer. So I'll try, this is the Iceland, I'll put a picture of the dude there. It's not bad, it's kind of fruity. It's on sale for $2.65. I had the recipe for the angry sauce. I had it sitting there and it fell in the sink when I was washing my hands, so it got all wet. So let's do that right now. So this is the angry sauce. I didn't mix it up yet, just so I wanted to tell you what's in it. So now see, the recipe fell in the sink. Okay, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. I put 2 because 3 seemed excessive. 3 tablespoons of ketchup that one of my subscribers bought me. Tablespoons of prepared yellow mustard, 1 tablespoon of Frank's Red Hot, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, not Miracle Whip it says, and half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I went to full teaspoon, and half a teaspoon of chili powder. So that's all here. We'll just mix it up. So this is supposed to be the angry sauce. Oh, what's going on, Scorpion? Yeah. You can always put wax paper on. Yeah, I guess I should get this going. Okay, thanks. I'll remember that for next time. So I'll just turn it to half heat. Yeah, so like I gotta be back at work on Wednesday. So if I can't find a car, I'm just gonna have to buy like a Honda Fit or something. But I don't really have enough time to work. I also been checking out that Canada Drives website, that one where you buy the car online and they bring it to you. There's a few nice ones on there and they got really good prices. So, but it's not free. It says free delivery and it's not at all. It's like $1,000 for them to bring it from Vancouver to Kamloops. So I would just jump on the e-bus. Okay, this actually smells really good. I don't have angry sauce to compare it to, but this is a nice spicy sweet sauce. It's actually really good. Oh, piece of brown sugar there. Okay, so there it is. That's what it looks like. Just a recipe I just found online. What's up, Neil? Just doing an angry Whopper. So I got just the President's Choice large size sesame seeds bun, the Gigantico ones. A couple slices of American cheese. Lettuce. The lettuce was on sale for $2, surprisingly. A raw jalapeno, tomato, and 3 slices of just cheapo bacon, because that's what, when I did the Blazing Baconator, the thing that ran up the price was getting like butcher quality bacon. Brad Peters, you're the man. Thank you so much. When you said your car was a write-off, that means that they're not going to fix it. They're just going to pay me out for it. I ripped off both bumpers. And yeah, it was the most slow motion crash ever. Like I had time to like totally brace myself and get ready. I just started sliding, and because my car's rear wheel drive, once you start sliding, I went this way and then I went around, and once I started spinning around, I knew it was game over. So I pushed my back, pushed the steering wheel, pushed back, went into the ditch, heard the airbag pop, but my eyes were closed. And I'm just like, oh, okay, I didn't flip over or nothing. So, but yeah, when I went into the ditch, it ripped off the front bumper, and when I hit the bottom, ripped off the back. Okay, so 2 slices of American cheese. So I priced this all out, but I forgot to do it. If somebody wants to do it, I'm gonna say a buck 66 on the beef, 75 cents on the bun because buns are expensive, 75 cents on the bacon, and then for the veggies I'll just say 50 cents. So 50 cents tomato, 50 cents jalapeno, 50 cents lettuce, and probably 40 cents each cheese slice, so 80 cents. The angry sauce free because I had everything already. So I don't know if somebody wants to add all that up. You wish it was on video, the car accident? Nah. It wasn't that good. Like, it really wasn't. The most exciting part was the truckers running over. Insure, yeah, we have this weird insurance here. They're not going to give me much. They might 2010 Hyundai Genesis. I'm guessing like high end 7 maybe, but most likely 5. But my premium every year is going to go up maybe 25% or something. So it's going to go, I don't know, it's going to go up. I used a separate cutting board. Yeah, it's still here. See, so I'll wash that after. I was thinking, okay, this is starting to get going here. Oh yeah, my insurance is for sure going to go up. Yeah, let's wait. Got some more beer here. Yeah. I just wish the price wasn't so different between Vancouver and Kamloops. Like, it's like, honestly, like 5 to 7 grand for like the same car. When I did the bacon, obviously I had a couple slices when you're cooking it because you have to, but that's all I ate. Yeah, I like that car. It was a good car. There's the coupe one. Yeah, the sports coupe. The only thing that sucked is I bought it when I was in Winnipeg, and here it was rear-wheel drive, so rear-wheel drive in the winter sucks. My friend is really into BMW, so he's got me looking at that, but I can't go buy like a super expensive one right now because of my rental properties and all that. So I kind of like, my budget is like hopefully around 23 grand, and then plus tax, that's another 3 grand. But there's some nice cars for that price. You just got to get a hold of the right guy at the right time. Yeah, I saw, what's this guy's name? When I was watching a YouTube video, and the guy said he had this 2004 Audi that he loved, and he got in a fender bender, and they don't even look at it anymore. They just write it off right away. Oh yeah, I'm getting excited now. Okay, so I think I gotta go cheese, jalapenos, bacon. Oh, okay, I forgot to mention this. The onion tanglers. These were $5 for this little bag. I wanted to do the angry onions like Burger King. I hope you guys can hear me over this. But they used to have angry onions, but I couldn't find a recipe for it. So I went with the onion tanglers that it has on it now. $5 for these. This is the only time I'm going to use them. Ugh. Flawless execution there. That was key. Turn her down a bit. What's going on, Transit? You changed the name of your channel. So it threw me for a loop. What's up, Jay? You can hear me great? Okay, good. Oh yeah. I can't really... It sucks, like all the new, like I have most of the fast food places like right here, but the ones that had new items this year, like Little Caesars is just a little too far, even though I have the pizza bag. Pizza is definitely too far. Burger King to do the angry poutine, that's a little bit too far, so. Yeah, I'll toast the bun a bit, yeah, when the burger's done. Oh, cool. I had a 2010 Hyundai Genesis coupe, the 2-liter turbo. I bought it brand new it was just when I first started mining, and I'm like, oh, look at all this money, so I went and bought a brand new car. Never again. Now I'll buy something, I'm looking like 2016. Oh, shepherd's pie, that's awesome. Big New Yorker is in the States only. I checked it out. It's not here. The only one that we got here was that Papa John's, the crispy parm crust. It was good when I tried it. And then so I was working night shifts. You know what? I'm just going to save this pizza for tomorrow. For when I get off work, I don't have to go buy anything. I can just wake up and eat it. Disgusting. So that is definitely not a reheater pizza. Go right on. Making wings, making grilled cheese. I want to do that on the live stream too. Just make like the best grilled cheese ever. Okay. I'll try and make some room here so I can toast the bun. Let's turn that down. I love this hot plate. This is so great. Yeah, that's what, yeah. My buddy told me that all he buys is BMWs, and he says, yeah, once, he didn't say 75, he said around 100 grand, that the maintenance starts to become an issue. Like for me, I don't care. I would go with a Honda for sure, just because right now is not really the time to be buying a luxury car. That's for sure. So we'll see. Yeah, well, they got Little Caesars came out with the Quattro came back, but they got 3 different kinds of Quattros now. So I want to do the Canadian one. Oh, the bun's sticky. Oh, and I got blood on the bun. That's going to hurt the presentation. I don't care. You know what? I'm going to flip that burger one more time. Oh, yeah, it's starting to toast. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, it smells like steak. It's probably good ground beef. I get it from the dairy farm that's about 10 minutes outside of town, but they also do some, they turn some other cattle into beef. I'll do the grilled cheese on the live stream for sure, maybe even next time. Yeah, it's a nice crust on the burger, so we're almost there. That looks like McDonald's. Just toasting the bun for Aussie. Butter, I don't have the butter. You gotta cut me a break, man. I had to get all this ready. Okay, I'm gonna pull the bun. I'm gonna bring the beef into the middle here. We'll turn this right down and we'll add the American cheese. And we'll put the bacon on. 3 strips of bacon. It's not the maple smoked, unfortunately. And I will just turn that right down. I know everything's better than butter. Well, yeah, it is American cheese. I've always thought of the cheese slices, I guess you could call them Kraft singles, but it's cheddar. I do have some expensive cheddar, but this is a Whopper, Angry Whopper Remake Revenge here. So I think I gotta go, when I pull that out, I'll go jalapeno, onion tanglers, and then I'll just, I got the mayo. I just wonder if regular, no, we got some snow, but it's melted now. Price of fuel, $1.59 still, diesel's down, $1.79. Doesn't bother me right now, I'm not fueling nothing. No, Burger King doesn't use real cheddar. I'm not using real cheddar either. This is a remake. I gotta try and get the items as close as I can, but make it better. Okay, I think we're ready to rock. Shut that off. Did you guys watch Ken Dominic's birthday party today? Is it still on? All right. Oh, I got some bonus beef and cheese here. That's going to be a pain in the butt to clean. Let's put that over there. Okay. So now we'll go with a layer of real jalapenos. Oh, I should have cut more. That's going to be plenty. These super expensive onion tanglers. Ken Dominic, the guys on the live stream always make fun of him. He had a review channel, a food review channel on YouTube, but now he does like van life and stuff like that. Everyone makes fun of him. Okay, here's the onion tanglers, which I'm not a big fan of, but whatever. I prefer real onions, but I get it. Okay, now we're gonna go with the homemade angry sauce after a sip of beer. Now he camps at Arby's. Oh, every channel had that balloon today? I'm glad I don't have cable. I saw a little bit of that. That's gotta be a psyop. Okay, homemade angry sauce. That looks fantastic. Okay, what does Burger King do? Does Burger King go mayo, lettuce, and tomato? I think they do. I'm not going to smash it yet. Yeah, whatever. I don't mind the cleanup. Okay, so we have a little lettuce. You know, I wanted to put some pickles on this. I should have. Yeah, that looks about like the right amount of lettuce that Burger King puts on. The tomato. Check that out. I can't see what it looks like, but I'm sure it looks amazing. I'll get right up there. Okay. I kind of want to take a picture for my Reddit. Am I going to get the light though? Nah, whatever. Okay. I'm not going to cut it in half. I'm just going to go in. Oh yeah. It looks fantastic. That angry sauce looks amazing. So we'll start there. That's absolutely fantastic. Wow. Ugh. Could be a little spicier, like a little few more jalapenos in there, but just for taste wise, that's phenomenal. That sauce is awesome. Yeah, I post stuff on Reddit, but like if I took a picture of this and posted it on burgers, 500 likes guaranteed. Just with the extra beef there and the bacon. All these jalapenos are falling out. Mm. Give me a minute. I'll get the score. Actual bacon, like when you bite into it and it rips off because it's actual bacon. It's not like super overcooked, tiny little thin pieces. The beef is fantastic from the local butcher. Glad I got a lettuce for $2 instead of 5. I need a couple more bites here, guys, and then I'll get a score. It's going to be hard to smash this thing. I should have picked up like a hamburger from McDonald's. Put the jalapenos first and then put the cheese on, or put the no, yeah, you're right. I probably should have went jalapeno, onion tanglers, bacon, and then the veggies. The actual Angry Whopper, I'm sure this is pretty close. The actual sauce is just kind of like a sweet, spicy. You guys are gonna hate me for this, but it's a must do. Gotta dip it in ketchup. Give that little bit of sweetness. Mmm. I think I'll give it a solid 9. My only beef is that I didn't get like a super spicy jalapeno. I was hoping to like really be burning. I can taste it. You get that sweet burn from the jalapeno, but I might do like a habanero or something next time. But it's a 9 out of 10 for sure. I can't because it's a remake revenge, so I can dip it in after now, but the actual makeup of the burger, I try to keep it the same. Look at all those jalapenos falling out. Get back in there. Oh, yeah. I am fired up. I'm super fired up. This is absolutely delicious. I'm so glad I did this. Barring the pot clean or the pan clean. It's all cracked and not smooth, eh? What's up, Sprite fam? Yeah, it's delicious. Piece there with the American cheese. Mmm. Heinz, I'm back on the Heinz. I had a subscriber who didn't like that I was using French's, so he sent me $10 to use Heinz, to buy me some Heinz, so I'm not going to say no to that. A cleaning live stream? Wendy's, I made this myself, man. This is the Angry Whopper Remake Revenge. It's the actual title of the live stream. Yeah, Costco Heinz. I still, when I did that Tim Hortons wrap, I just did the floor, so I was so heartbroken because rice is the worst thing because when you clean it, it smears. So I can still see like it's clean now, but it needs to be like cleaned with like soap again. It's a Koozie Max. It's like the first one when you go to Amazon. It's the first one on sale or that pops up. But it was on sale on there for $10 off. Well, I used French's mustard, okay? I was looking at getting one of those meat slicers too, to cut your own. I think in this day and age, even if it's like $400, it's worth it because you would save so much money on meats and stuff. But I guess cleaning those things is a real pain in the ass. No, it's not induction. It's stainless, or it's cast iron. That's what it is. Homemade angry sauce. I already read out. I'll read out the recipe one more time. Homemade angry sauce. 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. I put 2. 3 tablespoons ketchup. 2 tablespoons mustard. 1 tablespoon Frank's Red Hot. 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, not Miracle Whip. Half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Half a teaspoon of chili pepper. I went with a full teaspoon of the cayenne. Yeah, you can buy like a big stick of salami for like $10. And then if you buy it, if they slice it for you, they charge you like triple. No, it was good timing. He sent me the $10 right when I had about this much French's left, so I finished it off. That'll definitely badly. I'm not even gonna get it. When I read like all the hassle of cleaning them up, I'm just like, whatever. Do I really need sandwich meat that bad? But I was thinking of other things too, like buying like your own pepperoni stick for pizzas and stuff, because the price of pepperoni's gone up so crazy now too. You can go buy a chub for like $6. It is worth it. I'll look at that when I don't have to buy a car. Ugh. I like all kinds of mustards. Yeah, I like the Dijon mustards. We might have a smash going on here because I'm actually getting quite full. I don't mind the Dijon mustard with the mustard seeds in it. A meat grinder, yeah. I don't want to go that far. Because I wanted to get a hunting rifle and I wanted to get it before all this new legislation came through, but I guess that got scrapped yesterday. So that's a win for sure. I don't know where Fernando is. Maybe he was watching the Ken Domick birthday special. Maybe it's still on. Maybe he's still there. Keep picking away at this. What's that? Got a deleted message here. No, that's allowed. That's allowed, Paul. Everybody thinks it. I'm on the 6th floor, but the building is 6 floors. So yeah, I'm on the top floor. Didn't want anyone living above me, so. I was living in the building next door, so I saw this one being built, so I was all over them. So as soon as the floor plans became available, I got the first pick. Well, what it was the realtor in charge of it. I'm sorry if I told this story before, but I don't remember telling it here. Is that he knew I was bugging him, like, when are the floor plans available? When are the floor plans available? And finally, he sent me an email. He's like, hey, He's like, and there was me and one other guy he sent it to. He's like, you two guys are the guys that were the most interested. So here's the floor plans. You guys, I'll give you the whole weekend. You can pick whichever condo you want. And then I'll release it to the public. So we had the whole weekend to pick. And the guy, the other guy was out of town and out of cell phone range. So I got to pick whatever. So I picked this one for sure. The view looking north is nicer, but this is a way bigger condo. So what they did was the north view is spectacular, all down the valley, beautiful view, but they turned those all into a whole bunch of small condos so that they can make as many of them as they could. Whereas this one is the East Valley. It's still a nice valley. And it's the penthouse. It's the biggest one by far. And so the guy comes back to town and he wants this one right away, and it was gone. He's like, because he's telling me the story. He's like, yeah, you can pick any one. He's like, oh, I want that one. He's like, actually, that's the only one that you can't have. So he ended up buying the one below me because it's the same floor plan, but his view was cut off by like part of the building, and he can't see over the next bit. Like his doesn't have the view I have, not even close. And I love telling this story because my condo's on the top floor. I could play around with it. I didn't have any load bearing walls. So what you see in the review videos with my TV and stuff there, that's supposed to be a third bedroom. It's the wall. It was supposed to be a wall right past my kitchen there, and that's supposed to be a third bedroom. And I'm like, I'm a single guy. I'm not getting married. Well, I don't need 3 bedrooms. He's like, oh, well, we'll just take this down. And so one day anyways, the guy below me found out that I did this. And I go to pick up my Amazon downstairs, and his wife was picking up her Amazon at the same time. And she's like, oh, you live in that one? I'm like, yeah, I do. And she's like, do you mind if me and my husband come look? We heard you did some modifications. And they did. They came over, and when she walked in, the look on her face was priceless. She's just like, because, and then I'm on the strata in this building, so they had a water leak one time. So I went down to their condo to look at it, and you walk in, and there's a wall right in your face, and then you have to turn and go down the hallway into this area. So I completely understand that I got the best deal ever. It was a big burger. Yeah, I am kind of full. Cool. Okay, I'll keep going on this. Plus, I didn't eat all day, so that doesn't really, like not eating all day doesn't really help you to eat a ton. It just means when you do eat, you can eat less. All right. Oh, that was awesome. Anybody I have that comes over, I'm like, okay, welcome to my house, but you got to sit and listen to this 5-minute story because I got to show them like where the room was supposed to be and how there would be a wall right in your face when you came in. But yeah. Scott. I got to clean up and then go right back to looking for more cars. I want to have this wrapped up by Monday or Tuesday. Did you guys have any experience with Canada Drives? Like the ones that you buy it online? The reviews are pretty good. And they do a good job of showing you all the deficiencies. Molson Canadian at the liquor store, the BC Liquor. It's on for $6 off, so you get 2 for $40. That's like $20 a 12, so it's a pretty good deal right now. Yeah, I'll give you guys a tour because I was cooking the bacon and stuff before, so I just I don't have the Just Food reviews. This is my cooking apron. Don't smash, please. I don't want to, trust me, but I'm obliged, and I'm full, so it's not that big of a deal. And it's starting to kind of get cold. And the onion tanglers are turning soggy. Like, worst burger topping ever. Okay. That's all you're getting. Yeah, I'll just my spare room has got a lot of. Well, it's not like when I a mess to me is like nothing to most people, but in my mind it's a mess. So I'll tidy it up. And when we do the tour, don't make fun of me because my night table is different color than my dresser. I bought them both at different times instead of just buying the whole set. I don't know if I can show the view. People can find out exactly where I live, even though there's people that already do. Like the girl that lives in that building. And one time she was sitting on her deck and she's just like, just food reviews. I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, the Smash apron has big pockets. So when I smash, I get stuck in the pockets and I just did the laundry. And I'm like, what is all this gunk? And it was rice from the Tim Hortons wrap that must have got in the pocket. My bed's made. I make my bed as soon as I wake up. Mostly Canadian is actually not a bad, cheap beer. You know what I mean? There's like Labatt Blue, which in my opinion is gross. Kokanee is gross. This is actually not bad. Well, I have your address too. Okay. What time is it? You know what? I'm going to finish the beer. Give me a couple more seconds here. I'll throw the lettuce on there too. Maybe some more of these onion tanglers. Yeah, well, I love my Sleeman's Honey Brown, but it hasn't been on sale for 2 months in a row now. This actually was pretty good. Iceland. Some of the best water for making beer. I don't know if that's true, but... Well, it's not like I would save this and warm it back up. Definitely don't want to smash that ketchup. I wish I could, but that building can see me perfectly. I do. When the sun's the hottest in the summer, I don't get, because there's an awning over my balcony, so I don't get like as much sun as I would like. In the fall, it's awesome. I get sun right from like, I'm gonna say 11 till probably 3. But in the high summer, it just comes straight up, cooks everything. But it's nice because the sun's gone that way by the time it gets really hot. So I barely ever have to turn on my super crappy air conditioner. Sneaky Weasel, I didn't find that. Like these specialty beers, I gotta go to my little liquor store, because the big BC store, if you check their flyer, they have a whole bunch on sale, but the one I have here only has like very limited international beers. And I can't go to the North Shore because I don't have a car. So annoying, man, to have a car your whole life and then just not have one. There was a guy, I'll tell you guys this story and tell me what you think, because it's a steal of a deal. It's a BMW Series 3, 2016. Clean record, 21 grand. And he's willing to meet me in Hope, so I would just have to take the bus to Hope and meet him. But he asked me at the last second, because he's like, well, how are you going to pay me? I'm like, well, a bank draft, because it's Saturday, whatever. He's like, can you pay me 10 grand bank draft and 10 grand cash? I'm like, no, because there's no way the bank's going to give me that. And that kind of set off a red flag for me. I don't know what you guys think, but it almost seems like the deal's too good to be true. Like 50,000 kilometers, 21 grand. No, compared to Winnipeg, zero. Like there is mosquitoes here, but I count it like 0% compared to Manitoba, because Manitoba is a giant swamp, and there's like ruin your whole night mosquitoes in Manitoba. So compared to here, nothing. And I don't know, there's something in my blood where like, if I'm standing around, like usually one of my friends will be just like the mosquito magnet, and I'm like the last choice. I must have some sort of scent or something where the mosquito's like, like this is my last choice, but I'm starving. So then I don't get mosquito bites. Like they'll bite me and I'll watch them and I'll kill them with blood, but I don't get like a little swollen lump. No BMWs, no. See, the thing is, my best friend loves BMWs, and that's all he buys, and he's been getting in my ear. I might as well just get like a Honda Civic and just drive that for a couple of years till the interest rate starts to come down, if it comes down. Alabama's the worst for mosquitoes? No, Manitoba's the worst. There's no question. Like the whole thing is just, the whole province is a swamp. Beautiful, like the lakes and stuff are beautiful, but you know, you go off the beaten path and you're like in this deep in like marshland. I'd say Northern Ontario for sure. Oh, I got a little piece of jalapeno in my throat. Well, yeah, and you know, with the Honda, you know it's gonna last, right? Honestly, this is the worst possible time because I told you I had a couple of my mortgages were on interest only payments, and I called the bank and I finally ran into someone who knows what they're talking about. They're like, okay. I'm like, it's okay. I'll just extend the amortization period at the end. He's like, no, you can't do that. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you signed a 25-year contract. You're expected to pay that. So if you're paying only interest now and no equity, you're going to have to make that up in the next, whatever, 20 years. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. I thought I could just bump it to a 30-year. He's like, you can refinance it, but there'll be a penalty and you're better off just to figure it out. So I crunched all my numbers, how much money I'm making and how much I can do it. And I'm like, if I can make all the payments, I can up the payments to where it's supposed to be and go back to living like I did when I was 23, you know, like checking out flyers and cutting coupons and stuff like that. So I'm good that way. So I increased it, and that was the same day I got in a wreck on my way to work. I can't see the resale value of I'm not getting an electric vehicle. I'm not sold on it yet. Like when the battery dies, that's the end of the car. Even if you have to replace an engine in a car, it's still a fraction of the price, right? No, I'm not there yet. Yeah, it's whatever. Okay, we'll smash this puppy up. Okay, so Remake Revenge, Angry Whopper. Easy, 9 out of 10. Could use a little more spice from the jalapenos. The homemade sauce turned out really great. I give that homemade sauce an 8 out of 10. I'm just full and I have to smash something, so doesn't deserve it. Doesn't deserve it. Ugh! Oh, that last shot the tomato and everything. Oh yeah. I was doing so good till the last smash. Oh no. It closed my, the tomato landed on my phone and closed it. I can see it now. Oh, it was a great burger. Yeah. No, they're trying to push us on this, get rid of the fossil fuel. I don't know, man. I got a little bit of hope for the future because no one's buying this WEF crap anymore. Like you shouldn't be. If you still believe it, that, you know, they have everyone's best interest at heart, you're crazy. And so, lost the chat again. What they want to do is start a new industry so they can invest in it and make money. That's the whole plan, right? It's just like they have too much money, so there's nothing left to invest in. So they have to create something out of nothing that's not going to be good for anybody so that they can invest in it and make more money. Yeah. What's a PHEV? I don't know. Oh, no, I got it all over the side of my hot plate. Ah, whatever. I can take time and clean it later. Overall, this isn't a bad mess. This crap that flew over there, but it's mostly right here. So, well, nah, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting. Like I don't know. Like we haven't really felt it here in BC because we have BC Hydro and we have hydro dams. So my bill, if it went up at all, it was like maybe $10. So that's lucky there that we have abundance. I'm surprised Trudeau didn't try to ban hydropower. I'm sure that's coming. Oh, you know, the beavers and the fish. I'm sure that's coming next. Yeah, digital currency. But I saw they rolled it out in Nigeria, and the people aren't having. They immediately switched to Bitcoin, and then so I think I already told the story last time. So yeah, so they're rejecting it. People, I'm gonna reject it. Everyone's gonna who has a brain is gonna reject it. Like I'm not against digital currencies, but just you know, if I don't want it in the hands of the government where they can, you know, you've had your meat consumption for the month, so now you can't scan anything or buy anything that's meat, or you've used your allotments of gas, so now you can't drive, or if you try to get more gas, you're just not going to be allowed to. That's scary stuff, man. But I can't see people taking that without fighting back. Oh yeah, the grilled cheese. Yeah, I'll look up. I don't know. I don't know how to make a grilled cheese, but I'm sure there's someone on YouTube who does. So I'll do some research into it. I definitely can cook a nice loaf of Italian bread. So we'll do fresh bread, and it'll just be the dirtiest. I think maybe some mushrooms and some bacon in it. I think that sounds delicious. Yeah, the 15-minute cities. Like I'm living a 15-minute life right now. It sucks. Yeah, carbon. Where we have a mountain man. Yeah, yes, I am. I am. Well, it's not usually. I've made a grilled cheese before in my life, but I'm not like a pro. And the last time I made one was probably 20 years ago for sure. Because it's just not something I think of when I. But it's a great idea for a live stream. I think so for sure. You know what? Girls love it when you cook fresh bread. I've said it before. I'll say it again. You have a girl coming over for a glass of wine. You're pulling a loaf of bread out of the oven. Your chances just went to the moon. So, yeah, I do have. I was seeing a girl. I told you guys about her before. She was the one that only ate fish for meat. Anyway, she got back with her boyfriend. Now they broke up again. So she texted me Thursday and then wanted to get together yesterday, but I was looking at cars and I didn't want to stop. So, anyway, she's back in the picture. I wear there's a respirator that 3M makes. It's a half P100, which is for dust, and it's a half organic vapor, and it filters out the diesel particulate in the air, and it works great. I've been under there for 17, 18 years now, and I've had no, like they send us to the doctor every couple of years to check out your lungs. I've never had any problems. I've always wore it. Basically, the first year I went underground, I was on a truck. My lungs were getting sore. I'm breathing in. I'm hacking out all this black stuff. I switched to that respirator. Nothing. Everything's clean. So quite expensive, but my work pays for them. I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't work underground unless I could wear that. Thanks, Echo. Yeah, I'll get some tomato soup, but I'm not smashing the soup. Nitric oxide. Well, it has to be, Paul. There has to be a certain amount of airflow through everywhere that you're working, so that the gases can't accumulate. So, like, if you're in a certain drift and you're running a certain piece of equipment, it has to have a certain amount of CFM, cubic feet per minute of airflow going through there. So anywhere you go, and depending on what job you're doing, you have to meet this certain amount of airflow going through the area. Yeah, it definitely pays more than Monday to Friday, 8 to 5 kind of job. But it's getting old, you know what I mean? You know, it's not fun going down there. Like, it's not the best working environment. You're in a cave. You're working in a cave. What more can you say? So it's nice to be on surface. A mean sourdough. I tried a sourdough. It didn't come out that well, and I also tried a rye. I got to keep working on the rye. Well, the smell of bread. I don't know. It does nothing for me, but for women, it drives me nuts. Time we got here, 3:57. You guys got to go watch your hockey. That's right, Paul. That's right. But there's guys at my work, like they're making good coin, but they've got like a wife and 2 kids, and they're just getting by. Or the guys who take their money and go buy, like my super good buddy. So I went to Rib Fest in the summer with them, and we're on opposite shifts now, so it makes it hard for us to hang out. So we went to Rib Fest, and I met him there. I'm like, "Is that a new truck?" And he's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I wanted another. But I'm like, you just got a new truck. He's like, yeah, I want another one. So anyways, I wrecked my car, and I text him. I'm like, hey man, are you by any chance still at work? He's like, yeah, I am. He's like, what's up? I'm like, can you please pick me up? I like sent him a picture of my car all smashed up. He's like, oh no. I'm like, I'm like, can you pick me up on your way back to town? Picks me up. He's got another new truck. It's like less than 6 months. I'm like, what is this? Why is it blue? He's like, oh, he's like, I saw it. I wanted the new one. And yeah, 100 grand for these are super nice trucks. I could never do that. Okay, I'll let you guys go watch your hockey. I gotta clean this up. So yeah, I'll look at some grilled cheese recipes, and we'll do that in 2 weeks. And I'll have a car by then, I promise. And I want to figure this out tomorrow so I can get a few reviews up for next week, because there's 3 items that I missed. Like, it's bugging me, but it's just a little too far to go get. Oh, why haven't you watched it yet? It was out on Monday last week. Now it's Saturday. Yeah, right on ATIU. Okay, yeah, I'll zoom in the food, get you guys out of here. See you guys in 2 weeks. If I do get a car and I go pick it up from Vancouver, then I'll stop and make a video of it, and I will also get a Yaki Joe's from Merritt, because I have to drive right through there. Best pizza in BC. Okay, see you guys.